and be glad in it. Not only are we going to rejoice and be glad in it, but we're going to look to Jesus because he's the author and the finisher of our faith. We're here in the morning right here at Light City Church, 6 to 7, praying every morning. 6 to 7. We want you to come and be a part of it. But today I want to share a thought with you in the book of Genesis chapter 37. The book of Genesis chapter 37. We're going to start with verse number 5. You could read the whole chapter because it's about one of the great fathers in the Old Testament. God said, "I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And it is very important that you understand, and everybody in the Old Testament understand that God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God says, "I'm the God of the father of faith, and his son and his grandson. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And the Bible says that Jacob lived as a stranger in the land of Canaan, and Jacob had a son. His name was Joseph. When he was 17 years old, he was feeding his father's flock with his brethren. And the Bible says that Joseph would take and bring the father the evil report, around verse 2. Every day he was a rat. Everybody say a rat. Well, you know what's going to happen to the rat, right? He rat on his brothers. Every day he'd go back and tell on his brothers. And because of that, his father kind of loved him. He was a younger child. Father loved him. But the brethren hated him. Not only did they hate him, the Bible says they just could not even speak good about him. They hated him to the point that they couldn't speak nothing of peace. They just kept talking, "We're going to get him. We're going to get him." You got anybody in your family that just made you just so mad, you just wish you could just do something to them? You know, when you got 10 brothers and sisters coming up in the family, there's somebody in that family that make you mad, and you want to get them. And you ever had a fight with one of your brothers or sisters? You know, they just put your clothes on or talked about you or tried to take your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You just got so mad, you just got fed up with it. Couldn't take it no more. Well, Jacob family was normal like your family. Hello. There was a bunch of them in the family. It was boys and girls, 12 sons and daughters. And they grew up like normal people everywhere else in the world. They had their likes and their dislikes. They had brothers that the brothers hung out with, and they had sisters that the sisters hung out with, and there was some that wasn't in the clique in the family. Anybody came up in the family with a clique. Yes, indeed. You know, if it was a bunch of y'all, you know, you got the ones on your side that you all grew up with, you all were real close with, and the rest of them you didn't have nothing much to do with. That was right in your family. Hello, somebody. You know, you're close to people right now in your family that you talk to every day. But some of them you don't talk to every day, no day at all. You might call them on their birthday. You have shucks, I got to call them. You don't want to call them on Christmas. You don't want to call them on Thanksgiving. You don't want to call them on their birthday. You don't call them and see how they're doing. But some you have to talk to every day. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Because you have a relationship with them. Some of them, you have never forgotten what they did you when you were a child. My God, my God. You know you don't see them going nowhere in life. I don't care if you are saved. They don't care about you being saved. They don't even believe that you got it anyway. They never was on your side. They could never speak peaceful about you. They were always talking about you with the brothers and sisters, with the moms and the dads. That's just the way it is in some families. Families are divided. And Jacob had a family that had 4 wives. So you know they had a divided situation. One daddy with 4 wives. And the brothers grew close to the ones that was their mom, and you know, and they slept in the tent together, and they planned things and did like normal people would do. But that's not why we're talking here today. I want to talk about you giving back the dream that God gave you. That dream that God gave you, that vision that God gave you, that plan that God gave you, that thing that God told you he was going to do in your life that you started pursuing. But the problem is you started pursuing